Hi, this is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Most conversations fail because we search for ways to press for our own opinion and for our own judgment. We do not realize that the true value in a conversation is for both parties to discover a solution that is outside of themselves. Let's face it, if you have all the solutions and all the answers in the world, then why do you need to engage in conversation? So the real objective of a productive conversation is where there is an agreement to search for what is true versus just demanding my own will. Let's face it, it's difficult to talk to someone if he is stubborn. So stubbornness keeps us locked in and causes us to be opinionated, whereas a productive conversation must lead to an element of truth that is external to ourselves. There are basically two approaches that we can take in having a conversation with another person. The first approach is that we can look at stuffing. We can look to stuff the other person with our opinions. We can look at stuffing the other person with our strong will, thinking. We can try to stuff the other person with facts. Well, the motive is to just get my point across. Now, this is the first and obvious approach that people normally take towards conversation. The second and better approach is one which does not look at stuffing the other party, is that we look at conducting a joint search. Can both of us engage in searching for a collaborative answer? Can we look beyond our own selfish and opinionated judgments and bring something to the table and look for a solution which is not based on prejudices or feelings alone, but solutions which is based on what is true, based on what works. Now, if there is a commitment to search for this in our conversation, then we have a goal to achieve a solution that is bigger than our own selfish egos. So how do we go about engaging into this search process? Here is a description of the searching process. You are not giving in, but rather you are buying into something better that either one of you could come up with on your own. This is the process of creating synergy. There must be a firm belief in the age-old saying that two heads are better than one. And yet, we do not engage in productive conversations. Why? The reason is due to fear. This fear is due to the false thinking of a debative mindset. A debative mindset says, in order for me to win, someone must lose. So it ends up into a zero-sum game. Nobody likes to lose and everybody wants to win. So for every winner, there must be a loser. It is this type of win-lose mentality that causes a havoc in most of our conversations today. So how do we get out from this win-lose mentality? The first step that we need to take is that you need to transfer the problem or the topic of discussion from letting it stay in between the two of you and let the problem come out in the open. So you focus on the issue in an open platform and put it right in front of you rather than in between you. And then metaphorically, imagine that both of you are sitting on the same couch. You are sitting on the same sofa and both of you are staring at the same TV set, so to speak. You are sitting on the same sofa, looking at the problem or looking at the challenge and say, hey, let's get involved in a searching conversation rather than a sharing conversation which causes conflict and stress. So how do you search for a solution? Well, learn to be sitting on the same sofa and let your eyeballs be looking into the issue itself, sitting side by side, rather than letting your eyeball be in conflict with each other, but redirecting your attention to the issue that is external of you. So if you want to have a successful conversation, remember you are constantly on a search process, not on a judgmental process. Most of the time, the conversation is killed because we jump to conclusions too quickly. Get into a search mode, and you will find that many times the solution is something which is outside of yourself. That solution is something that is based on truth that comes not from you but comes from a collaborative conversation when both of you put your heads together, not to be in conflict with each other, but to focus on finding solutions that are outside of yourself. And thus, this is a way for you to go beyond your own ego and to concentrate on what is true and what really works rather than to be stubborn and strong-willed. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Thanks for watching.